Hey everybody, Frostbeard here, and welcome to episode 12, I think. Hey everybody, Frostbeard here. Welcome to episode 13 of our Minecraft survival Let's Play. So, I told you last time in between episodes, I would start rolling trades for the villagers, and I've done just that. Oh, I actually just got one before I started recording. I think it was power. I'm pretty sure. I'll show you guys. I did over here. I'll probably clip it because I was recording a little bit, but we had a bamboo forest here, and I got rid of all that because I've been trading with our Fletcher villager. You could, well, that's the cartographer. Our Fletcher is a diamond level. He is an absolute master. This guy, I think he is as well, or he's close. He's emerald. Okay. I haven't traded at all with these guys, and this guy is my greatest disappointment. Frankly, he just sent me to the moon. But I do have an iron trade also, which is very good. So here, let's go check out the trades that we got so far. I still have some that I need to get, so by no means am I completely done. Okay, all right, it's gonna be loud. So we got here, hold on. Okay, so we're just gonna have a sit at this little table here and check out what we got. So we got power 5. That's the one that I just recently got. So I need to check that off. So I have power 5, aqua affinity, feather falling 4, protection 4, efficiency 5, mending, unbreaking 3, looting 3, sharpness 5, and fortune 3. So those are the books that I got, the trades that I rolled off camera. And I still have left, we need to get respiration 3, depth strider 3, silk touch, fire aspect 2, punch 2, infinity, sweeping edge 3, and knockback 2. So I do still have some work cut out for me, but I got what I would consider the essential ones rolled. So I will continue to do that. But we are not going to defeat the Ender Dragon this episode. I think it will be in 1 or 2 episodes, depending on what today's looks like. So I'm just going to put all these up. This is my little logbook of all the ones that I've retained. Okay, and you can go away. Yep. There we go. All right. So, in today's episode, let's head back up. And the iron farm is just plugging away, by the way. Oh, and it's been really cool because I get so many emeralds from this guy. So 4 iron ingot for an emerald. He's a master. You can tell I've already traded a bunch of times with him. And same with this guy. I ended up making them both the same. Except for he likes me a little more. So 3 iron ingots for an emerald. It's phenomenal. I haven't really utilized anything else from him, but so far it's been great. All right, so we're gonna go up to our activity board here because we do have a few things that we need to do today. I am going to be automating this emerald production because as fun as it was, like I've had a lot more. I think I had 4 stacks and then some of emeralds at one point, which was necessary to get all these books, but I need to automate that because it's driving me crazy. So next episode was today now. So make a bamboo farm and make a sugarcane farm. Now the cool thing is, apart from the water, both of these are identical, so we just need to figure out where we're going to put them. So for the time being, I have my emerald chest here. Oh, look at that, there are in fact more emeralds. So, oh, and I've been feeding the cows, so we have a ton of steak, which is really helpful. I've been harvesting a bunch of things. Have all the iron here. It's crazy. We have a lot going on here. And this was all just off camera. There we go, even more steak. Okay. So, and my tools are wearing, they're going away. So I'm thinking there's a few things that we need to do here. Oh, and I also off camera went and got a bunch of spruce wood. I harvested the mega trees a couple times. These guys here. So what we're gonna do now is start scouting. We need to figure out where we want our automated farms. They need to be within render distance, so that way they're always running. but not so close as to just make, you know, for example, a common area wildly noisy. I'm thinking just similar to how we did the iron farm and the cow farm, we just stick them over here. Now, this is, I guess, just going to have to be the industrial district of our little town, which is perfectly fine by me. We just need to figure out where we're going to be putting these things. The cows are, of course, going to be loud and obnoxious. So I'm thinking maybe just under here, or even over here, we can put these farms. Yeah, so I'm thinking like maybe right here, we could put, you know, the bamboo farm, for example, and we could even frankly like make it a 2 wide and then just very long. And then the sugarcane, I mean, we can put it nearby as well. But I think this is a reasonable spot for it. Just kind of have all of our automation in one little area, and maybe even just cut it into the side of this hill for the sugarcane too. So I'm gonna go start getting all of the necessary materials for that now that we know where we're going to be building this. And then throughout, I guess, just not maybe this episode, but throughout other episodes, I will be just adding little quality of life things. Like I off camera added this fence right here, and this chest will go away at some point, but I added this fence just to kind of like separate the walkway from the market. And then over here, same thing, I added like a little fence. And frankly, it was just extra fence from over there that I just didn't know what to do with, and I think that did a fine job. So again, we'll just be kind of making quality of life changes as we play through the world. I have seen quite a few pathways that I'm a big fan of as well, so I'm thinking we may need to start doing that as well, like making different palettes for pathways. Here we go. Anyways, I'm gonna go get all of the necessary blocks for us to start building our farms, and I will meet you guys back down at the build site. Okay, so we're here. I'm waiting on a couple other things. That's why I have the emeralds in my inventory. However, we've gotten everything else that we need. One of the other things that we're missing, and I think I have it, I just didn't grab it, is glowstone. Oh, and I didn't turn all of these chests into hoppers. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, so I now have everything we need. So we need 64 deep slate bricks, and then another 44 after that. We need 24 deep slate brick slabs. You only need 20 mud. I just doubled it because I know I'm going to be making a sugarcane farm. And this is expandable too. You also need half of the observers. So 20 observers. You do need 20 pistons. And then you need 22 hoppers for glowstone. That way nothing is spawning in there. And then 2 chests at the end. And then 20 redstone total. So, of course, it's about to be nighttime. So I'm going to sleep. But that's the whole layout of everything you need. And once it's daytime, we'll start building. So I will see you guys in just a minute. Okay, so it is now daytime, and we're gonna start building. We're just in the shadow of our mountain here. So yeah, I just kind of want this right here is fine. So I mean, we'll start digging out our little area, and I think if memory serves, the platform of it is, let's see, I think it's 20 by 4? No, 10 by 4. And we can terraform this later, I think. So what we need to do first is dig out our little area. So this is going to be like technically an 11 long channel. So I'll just need to count this now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. Okay, right there. It needs to be 12 long. And let's see. So if we're going to do 12 long, we'll do that. Okay. So what we do here is we're going to take our chest and we're going to put just like this. And then we'll run a channel of hoppers going all the way down. And that's why we needed 22 instead of 20. So we'll just do that, and then we'll just place these going all the way back. Okay, cool. And then once we have that, we go ahead and we take our mud blocks, and we're going to put the mud blocks like this. Oh, and actually, hold on. My sincerest apologies here. We don't need mud blocks on these first two. So starting from here, we just place our mud blocks going all the way back. All right, cool. And then we can start using some of our building blocks just to kind of get the perimeter built. And you can decorate this how you would like, obviously. For now, I'm just going pure function. So, and the reason we needed to have it a 12 long is so we had hoppers feeding into this. And then basically it just eliminates the loss there. So we'll just put our little block here. Oh. Okay, and I'm gonna do a square anyways, but I think at some point I'll go up with like wood pillars. Okay, so we now have our big rectangle. We need to imagine that we have our little bamboo. I realized I ran myself entirely out of bamboo. I turned them all into sticks, so I'm growing our little guy there. But what we're gonna do is we'll do one like this. Actually, you know what I want to do? The way I had it, at least in my little test world, was like this. So we had our glass so we could see it, and then our glowstone on top, just like that. And that way we have light both on the outside and light for the inside too. Then you just go ahead and run a row all the way here of your building blocks, whichever one it is. Sweet. Okay, so next up we have our pistons. The pistons, we're gonna go ahead and put like, well, we'll do this. Grab our pistons, and you can go ahead and place a building block in the corner at this point, just so that way. And I'm gonna leave that one. No, I won't. Never mind. But yeah, place your building blocks in the corners, and then we'll place our pistons like this, going the whole way down on both sides. So you're gonna want to make sure you have a way out, but we'll do that. Nope. Let's see here. Maybe this one will work. There we go. Okay, cool. So we have our pistons going in there. And then you want to place a block on the back of every single piston. And that's so you can run a redstone line. There we go. Just like that. And then same thing on this side. Okay, so now you should have something that looks like this, right? You'll have just one little block hanging out off of the side, and I should just put like a torch in here. Yep, one little block hanging off of the side. And then you should have mud in the middle there and your pistons right on top. So from here, actually for now, I'm gonna take all these guys and plant them like that. See if I can speed up their growth. Because I need 20 total bamboo. All right. So now for the observer, I think it goes, let's see, observer. Yeah, you want the little red dot. Oh, okay. But yeah, you want the red dot facing the outside. So we'll just place all of these in that, and we'll do the same thing on the other side too. Okay, and when you're done, they should all be facing inward, looking at the growing bamboo. And then from here, you just place your building blocks on the top. We're just adding a cap now to the whole structure. There we go. Okay, great. And then what I did, I went like this, and then I covered them all the way up across. But the reason we have the half slab is for here, so we can go through and just cover up this side. So you'll do the same thing on both sides. The last thing we need to do for this farm, apart from put the bamboo in, is the redstone dust. So we'll take our redstone dust, and remember we had 20 of them that were necessary, and you just put one on each side here. And I would recommend bringing scaffolding if you're not building it next to a mountain like I am. Okay, so now that we have those, whenever these observers detect bamboo growing up, then it will fire the piston, and since the mud block is just a slightest bit smaller than a regular block, then the hoppers can pick that up and send it into here. So the last thing we need to do is just wait for our bamboo to grow up. So for the meantime, just gonna place this here like that. Okay, for the meantime, I'm gonna find a bed to sleep in, and then we'll be able to plant that and get everything going. You can see how fruitful this villager trade is. I mean, it takes one iteration of it, and I've got a bunch of emeralds, and I can't trade with the guy anymore. It's fantastic. So here, I'm gonna go back up here and put all my iron away. Okay, so we now have 23, and I brought my silk touch pickaxe so I can do this. Okay. We're gonna walk in here and plant our bamboo. And then just let this guy do his thing. Alright, so we'll do that, drop this guy here, and we have it done. So we now have an official working bamboo farm. I'm hoping we can sit here long enough to watch it work, but we'll see. There we go. Okay, so it's working, and we should have it in here now. Perfect. All right, so we'll just let it keep on doing its thing here. And again, if we don't like the results of this, we can just extend it. We can make it go, frankly, as far as we want it to. It's very modular in that sense, so we can just run it all the way back. I mean, as far back as the mountain will let us. So we have that, and then the next thing we're going to do is our sugarcane farm. Very similar in thought. I just have to figure out the water piece. So I'm going to go run this same test on my test world, and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so the cool thing is this same exact design works for sugarcane. The only difference is you need to break this block here and get water running. So once you have that, you have this design working for both sugarcane and for bamboo. So if we didn't really need a ton of it, right, this is obviously a farm for us so we can get emeralds, I would just split it. That being said, I need to have a full farm for both. So what I think I'm going to do is just build it back here. Well, no, I've changed my mind already. I'll probably build it here. Or somewhere around here. Oh, yeah. I need to figure this out first. Hold on. I feel like we may just put it here, honestly. Just level this part out. And then get this going for that. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time here just digging out this part. And then we'll get right to it. Okay, so in my inventory, I have everything that we need except for the redstone. I need 8 more. And I'm waiting for my cleric to restock his inventory. So in the meantime, we're just going to head right over here and start building. Now the exception here is we need more space. Or not more space. We need more blocks, technically, because of the water. We need to put water down. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna build this one out of tuff, because first off, I've never built with tuff before, so I feel like that'll be cool. When I was down in the cave, I saw it, thought it would be neat, but also just to kind of differentiate between the two. So we'll get our no, not tough bricks yet. We need, oh my, I can't. There we go. Hoppers. Okay, so we're gonna get our hoppers going. And then we'll just start building. So this is gonna be the exact same process as the one we just built, with the exception of the water channel. So what we'll do to fix that, right? Oh, see, and I'm already messing it up. So let me just get rid of these real quick. What I would say to do is, let's get our mud bricks here, our mud here, just like this. Okay, awesome. And then we'll put our tough bricks. Oh, it went through here already, huh? Okay, so we'll put our tough bricks there. That's gonna drive me insane. There we go. Oh my. Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay, so mud is down, and then what I would say to do is something like this, where you build out a little channel, right? And that way you've got a spot for all the water to go. Okay, seems like now we've got our little infinite water source. We can just place this everywhere it needs to go, and we've got it. And then from here, it's the same process. So nice and easy. It's replicable and expandable, which is nice. Granted, this one goes that direction now, so if I'm going to expand it, I'll have to figure that out. But this one is really nice, right? You can just mine out behind it and send it on its way, which frankly, that trade I think is better anyways. So from here, we're just gonna put this up, right, and proceed like normal. So I'm gonna go ahead and build this the same exact way like we did that one, and I will catch up with you guys in just a little bit. Okay, so we're all done with the farm now. We just need to put our... Oh my. Okay, this isn't gonna work the way I want it to. There we go. Okay, so we just need to plant and then put the little glass on it and we'll be good to go. All right, so now we'll just go here, glowstone and glass, glowstone there, glass there, and it should be good to go. So since it's dark, I'm gonna run to bed, but obviously that's gonna need its time to do its thing anyways. But we should see sugarcane in the chest pretty soon. So we've got 2 little farms built, which is exciting. And now we finally get to have automated emerald. So we have the iron farm, we have the bamboo farm, and we have the sugarcane farm. So between all 3 of them, we are good to go. And frankly, I could even, I think, put an auto crafter at the end of one of the chests, so that way, here, let's fix these. So that way, it automatically converts it into sticks for bamboo and paper for the sugarcane. So that is a reasonable thing to consider, but I mean, for right now, I mean, we've already automated a good chunk here, so I don't think I need to just completely take the whole playing the game piece out of it. But yeah, we've got 2 industrial looking machines here, and it just kind of fits well with everything else that we have. Fairly brutalist cow crusher. We've got our sugarcane farm, which again, once it starts growing, it'll be perfect. So I am hyped here. That way, or to know that we have our sugarcane farm off into the races. So, and same with the bamboo. Yeah, this is very cool. And I did on my super flat test world play a little bit with like decorations, so that's something I'm gonna do and like make these look a little bit nicer. They are still machines, so I kind of want to keep that theme with them, but we can make them a little prettier. So we're gonna spend some time doing that as well. But I think for right now, let's see, we have 18 paper. That's not enough to trade with him, and we have 15 sticks. So realistically, with all of these guys, oh, there's all of my stuff. All right, cool. Let's just get rid of this. Okay, sweet. And I don't have an extra fence. Dang. Let's just do this. There we are. Okay. Yeah, because I was going to do that and then attach this right here. So for now, I don't really have a spot where I want to keep the chest. I think we can, because it's nice to have it here along with the crafting table. Like I think for right now, just like this is our project area. So having one here is very helpful. And frankly, who's going to steal out of our chest, you know? So yeah, we've got our sugarcane farm and our bamboo farm going. And villager trades are on the rise. So next episode, now that we've kind of got everything, I am again going to spend time in between episodes just finishing out I think it's the 7 different trades that I need. So I'm going to spend time in between episodes doing that. So that way I have all of them unlocked. Oh, and I wanted to show you guys this real quick. Excuse the noise. I thought someone was stuck in there. Okay, so I did this, right? So like I've got these two. Originally I just like sandwiched them in there. Then I realized that I could go vertical and have a villager on every spot. So I'm gonna do that across here. And this will be our little trading hall. I'll leave a few of them wandering. Buddy, you gotta get out of the way here. Okay, anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna leave a few wandering around, but I am gonna use that template and have them all be in that spot or be in that configuration. So yeah, I think this episode obviously much shorter than the other ones, but fruitful nonetheless. So thank you guys so much for watching. I am gonna make sure that even over Christmas we have episodes coming out, so stay tuned for that. I think we're going to go to the nether and try to get some netherite in the next episode. So actually, let's go put that on the board real quick. Okay, new diamond armor and netherite mining. That caps is, oh, I guess I've done all of them in caps. Anyways, yeah, new diamond armor and netherite mining is what we're going to be doing next episode. I just put it on today's. It's fine. Yeah. So once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Hopefully it was informative. But I will catch you guys next week. Bye.